Gamecocks ready to kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Wasting no time taking a shot. Got it down the field. Hits the crease. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Raider. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, but they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. They'll go to the air. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Here's Sellers to throw. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, South Carolina! For some guys, that play would be tough. It might be complicated. It might be impossible. For these guys, just another day of playing catch.
Find that guy, right? If something goes wrong, if I get confused, if I don't know where to go, my guy out there, that dude's really, really good. So if he's running a fade, whatever he's running, I'm going to throw him the football. If I don't have a clue what I'm doing, that guy's getting it.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hudson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Going for the big play. Goes high to pull it in. Flying down the left side. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Throwing, Sellers. spread behind the line. It's Hunt. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
To throw, it's Sellers. Dances away. Escapes the sack. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Bulldozes his way through. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Sellers lets it fly. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Coming out with it, it's Hudson. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
The defense has not had an answer for this guy today. Already over 150 yards receiving. That time, the ball falls incomplete, but we haven't seen that happen too often today.
And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And it's a good sign for this defense, man. The first 2 drives, they put...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback may change this route. Gets the back moving. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
And he knocked that one right down the middle.
21, Texas Tech, 12.
He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's sticky. Turning it on. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Red Raiders in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. To the air, it's Hammond. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Red Raiders are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Stepping to the right. He'll try to do it himself. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That's reeled in at Simmons. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Still on his feet. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll run it. It's sticky. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them, so a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Oh, they're after him! Gets the first himself. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that.
All bottled up, and now the ball is free. And the ball dribbles out of bounds, and they'll maintain possession. That's about the only good news for the offense on that play.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead, he gives up the big safety.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Defense did a great job.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Had it in his hands and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Pressure coming. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
You know, on a 3rd and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it sets up 4th down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing Sellers. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They'll chase him out of bounds after a nice pickup on the play.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Offense changing the play. Sellers. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. On the move, past the line. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Crosses the 30.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
floating away. Fires downfield. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Dickey. Nifty little juke, and he's out to the 37 before he stopped. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Running inside. It's Dickey. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
South Carolina. And they'll take over first and 10.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Here's Sellers to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Under fire. First down and more. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual-threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys. It's been the...
A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And I know you're down. I think it's always harder when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the third quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
Throwing, Sellers. Still on his feet. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack.
He's got it inside the 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got out of trouble and throws. Has it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Again, it's Sellers. Here's a heat. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Number 14, set to kick this one.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Rushes on him. He gets away. He came flying up from his free safety position and stopped him well short. In fact, he'll be about 3 yards behind the marker, and it's 4th down. The Red Raiders will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own. Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Michigan Wolverines. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Gamecocks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disappointing. There and make the stop at the 19. The run inside. It's Marshall. There he goes. Moves pushes it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, the sack, and important, most in this football game. So physically feel you, and those hits can.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Sellers. He unleashes a long one. Makes a deep grab. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
And what a huge... Not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Benson, it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Finds a tight end. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Here's Sellers to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead to 8.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that two-point conversion.
Looks hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
Heads out, ready to go on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last. And what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like last...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Marshall. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks. And
caught, and he's into the end exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They go play action with Sellers. Has to throw this off his back foot. Goes high to pull it in. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down. First play of the drive.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, the offense getting a little bit greedy, I think. They had an explosive play the play prior. They decided to try to pile on, throw the ball right away, but the defense was ready for it. What a great job up front, defeating the block and getting the sack, creating a negative play.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Fires to the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football. And just we're on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Underwood to throw. Fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the...
Underwood in the gun on third down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on fourth. Looking for a huge play. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's McAllister. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Sellers keeps the play going, and down he goes back at the 3.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back in this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Now here's Sellers. Lets it fly. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Offense couldn't get anything going in rhythm there. They're just trying to give themselves some space. Couldn't come up with a completion on third down. Looks like they're going to be punting.
And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. It's a fake. He wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, and it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that flipped.
Welcome to Road to Glory. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your legendary college career. Before you get started, you can customize your experience to your liking in the settings. This is also where you can import team builder teams for both high school and college. If you like, you can build out custom conferences so the college football landscape looks the way you want it to. A live look between the hedges. Sanford Stadium and Athens. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Georgia Bulldogs. Free State David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Anytime you step between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Mustangs will kick off first, and here we go. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback, though. To the 25. Running behind that left side. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Under fire. A strike downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
That's caught. It's Phillips. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Georgia!
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cooper. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Bring in the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Already a